What you feel but often choose to ignore is that inevitable truth, that elusive conscious recognition that someday, tomorrow or in 80 years, it's going to be your turn. No scientific advances or magic pill will change that, no amount of jogging or dieting. Someday you will leave this world.
Have you ever wondered why people look at you? Why do they stare? Why, when you look away, they've decided to whisper to the person next to them? You think they're whispering about their own lives or their own problems, but they're really talking about you. They're talking about the rumors, the exaggerations, the lies, and maybe a little bit of the truth about you. But why would I want to be remembered as what people think of you?
When you remember a person, someone who's passed away in particular, you always remember the good and excel the bad. It's respectful, natural even. When you think of that person, you think of the last time you spoke, the last words they said to you, the last words they said in general. How they looked and smelled in that funny way, their lip curled up when they laughed.
The memories we hold in our minds can serve us much purpose. Whether we're reminiscing on the good old days without cell phones and social media and gossip and heartbreak, or we're remembering the last time we saw a good friend and think it's time to say hello. Then we ask ourselves, in 10, 20, even 50 years, how are the people we walk the halls and streets with today going to look back on us?
Parents, teachers, coaches, all clamoring for prominence and prestige are sadly mistaken. Life doesn't boil down to what you do. Rather, it's who you are. I want to be remembered for the little things. Standing by a friend during a challenging time, giving a stranger some money to tide over their parking meter, or for a warm meal.
I want people to remember me as a human being, who screwed up sometimes, but always remained good at heart, who tried to do right by everyone. Now I live day by day, making sure I always do at least one thing to make someone remember me. Whether it's a smile in the hallway or a long, deep conversation, I strive to leave every person I meet with a positive memory. That's all I can do.
I would rather be remembered for making a difference in the lives of others. If I live my life right, I hope that at the end of my 4 years here, people will think of me as someone who has helped them to accomplish their dreams, as someone that was supportive throughout all failures, and as someone that helped them to realize their potential.
There's but one thing I want to be remembered for. There's just one thing that I want people to think of years after my death when they think of me. Kindness. That's it. Granted, there are things I'd like to be known for. I'd be quite happy if my tombstone said chess grandmaster at the top, for example. I'd certainly settle for kindness, though, and I think anyone should.
I crave and I thirst for the fulfillment of being remembered as the girl who made it. She brushed her high and mighty emotions aside under the rug and did what it was she had to do to get exactly where she needed to be. I want to be that inspiration someday for someone just like me who just needs a little push every once in a while. I'm not just the girl with talent. I'm not just the girl who takes every opportunity she can to be on stage. And I'm not going to be the girl who got everything handed to her on a platter. I'm going to be remembered as the girl who earned it.
In the end, I want to be remembered for who I was, not for what I did.
I want people to think of me as a stranger that made an impression, if only for a fleeting moment. I think it's a nice way to live on, even if it's anonymous.
You just have to try. I'm here to show others that it's not what your past that makes you you. It's now.
I've thought about this a lot, and the big thing that I've realized is I do not want to be anyone's bad memory. I want to be a good memory for as many people as possible, particularly my friends and family who will remember me best, but also for random people.
See me as you want to see me, but remember that I am the survivor who will trudge through heaven and hell to win in life. If anyone disagrees, then they can catch up with me in a decade or two.
And someday, years after I'm gone, someone out there will remember me and they will smile.